Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the first leg of our Thailand tour. We're in the Airbus A320 with the Thai Smile livery. So we're going to fly from my hometown, which is Khon Kaen, down to Suvarnabhumi in Bangkok. And yeah, that's going to mark the first leg of this Thailand tour. So really looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now there are some issues with the autopilot. So I'm just doing a direct 2. I'm not going to do anything fancy just because it's not working very well. There's the beautiful Thai Smile livery. Very nice. Let's try not to... There's a tug there. Oh well. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, flaps are set, everything is good to go, so we'll do a rolling takeoff here. Let's get stabilized, and here we go, toga. Knots. And rotate. Positive rate. And the other thing that is really odd is the speed. So we're going to manage it using this just to try and stay on top of it. But it's really quite, yeah, strange. Okay, heading select mode, that's good. So I guess we'll go flight director on, and let's go autopilot 1, and flaps up now. Okay, so climbing out here, it's all looking good. Let's hop outside. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Really nice job on the livery there, looks great. Very nice. Excellent. I don't know why the aircraft is kind of dancing around like that. I think the autopilot really is... Okay, let's go up. There we go. Okay, let's increase our speed. 230 knots. Beautiful day here in Thailand. Very hot today and yesterday compared to the last few days. It really has been humid, really humid. So our tour from Bangkok is going to take us over to Bangkok to Hua Hin, down to Phuket, to Samui. We may well from Samui explore some islands, take out the Zlin, do some island hopping, and then we're going to go over to the the east side, so Kanchanaburi, and then maybe up the Burma, the border, up towards the north of Thailand, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, to Lui, and back to, or maybe Khon Kaen. I wouldn't mind having a look at what Khon Kaen looks like, and then back to Khon Kaen. So really looking forward to that. Should be a lot of fun. Why is it? Oh, because we're okay. Got ya. That's fine. Okay, landing lights off. So at 10,000 feet, it lowers the nose to increase the speed. Which is cool. I haven't really played about with the outside view yet. I've mostly been using the drone to get those cinematic shots. But there we go, beautiful Thailand down below. The ground textures in Thailand I don't think are particularly good, I have to say. Certainly in the northeast, they're not particularly sharp. In fact, they're pretty grainy even from this height. So it's a bit of a shame. I'm hoping someone will take it upon themselves to develop scenery for Thailand. That would just be amazing. Because it's, yeah, I don't know, it's just lacking. Beautiful. Great textures. Nice excuse to have a real good look at the A320, especially in this beautiful livery. Really nice. Yeah, nicely done. Engines look good as well. Nice heat blur. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so we're almost at cruise altitude. Oh, sorry, let me try and get back in the cockpit. There we go. We should be at 20. They normally fly about 28,000 feet, depending on what the weather is doing. So we'll climb up to 28,000, and then literally you're probably cruising for about 10 minutes before you reach top of descent. and then you're on your way down around sort of Korat area, slow descent down into Bangkok. Very nice. A little bit smoggy today, which is kind of accurate because it's, I don't know, it's so humid today. The last 2 days, difficult to sleep last night. It was about 20, between 26 and 28 degrees. Obviously at night time, which is uncomfortable, even with the air conditioning on. There we go. I haven't really had a look around in the cockpit, I have to say. Looks decent. Nice textures. I can see they've hoovered the floor. No crumbs. No biscuit crumbs anywhere. Yeah, it looks very nice. That's a pretty cool view. Okay, we have reached top of this top of climb by the looks of it. Good. Okay, so I will leave you with some outside views, guys, and I'll bring you back once we are on our descent down to Bangkok. Okay, so we're just coming up on Korat, and this is the kind of mountainy region of that area, the south of the Isan area, and Bangkok, I guess, is kind of off in the distance. You can see it's kind of smoggy over there, so we're definitely going in the right direction. But yeah, it should be a nice approach into Bangkok. It's a beautiful day, and hopefully the smog won't be too bad. Let's get a nice view of the mountain range here. Very nice. So in real, well, not in real life, this is real life in a sense. The whole flight is about 46, 47 minutes, depending on wind and direction. Actually, no, sorry, going this way, it's a little bit longer. It's about 50 minutes to 1 hour, and coming, it's about anywhere between 40 minutes to 48, 50 minutes, something like that. So really short trip. And Thai Smile are fantastic. They're a really, really nice little airline. You get a sandwich or some kind of snack, and yeah, just really, really top-notch service. Really love it. The prices are really cheap, except for Songkran season. But yeah, really nice little airline. Of course, a subsidiary of Thai Airways. Anyway, let's have a look outside as we pass over these mountains here. Okay, so we are going to start our descent down into Bangkok, and yeah, really looking forward to this. This should be a lot of fun. "30 miles out." It's slowing us down first, I think. We can help it out, put some speed brakes out. And there we go. Descent is commencing. Let's go full speed brake actually. Just want to have a look at that. Yeah, that's amazing. Super, super cool. Don't know if they have condensation effects. Looks a bit buggy actually with the heat. Oh, actually that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think they can improve on that, if I'm honest. Overall, that doesn't look too bad. So actually, we can see Swanepoel off in the distance right here. So what we'll probably do is, because it's a direct, we'll probably, quite often you come in off the sea and this way. I think we'll do that because it's a nice approach. But we won't go out too far. But normally they vector you right out here and then you come in, depending on how many, depending on the traffic around. But we'll do a shorter approach in. Very pleasant flight down to Bangkok on this beautiful Airbus A320 Neo. And the detail here is much better. I think it's still a bit blurry, but it's very, very accurate. You do see these long sort of sectioned off fields, rice fields and farms, very, very common in this part of Thailand, the central part. Okay, so let's just keep an eye on our instruments here. So landing lights going on at 10,000. Got really good visibility here, so we'll do a complete manual VFR landing just to get some practice in, and we'll probably go to heading mode. And we'll go stage 1 flaps as well. I'm trying to give you guys a good, some interesting views on these flights. One of the things that is incredibly annoying as a YouTuber is that they have not implemented a replay mode, so you cannot replay your own flights, which for making videos is absolutely essential. And to make things even more difficult, when you're in drone mode, you have no control over the aircraft. So it really is tricky to make sort of videos with cinematic shots and things. So yeah, bit of a nightmare really. it is doable. I just did the Miracle on the Hudson video, but it was not easy. I had to really, it took twice as long basically as it normally would, because I had to do multiple flights to get all the shots and angles that I wanted. If we had replay, it would eliminate that. So I really hope they implement that. I think they have to. They can't not, really. It's just such a basic element. Okay, now I think they use this river as a landmark for IFR, so VFR. So what we'll do actually is we'll disconnect the autopilot and throttle, and we'll turn off the flight directors, and we'll fly this completely manual. And I think at this stage we'll go gear down. I don't know, the textures do look a bit blurry to me. Let's just keep an eye on the altitude here. Okay, and go flaps 2. Okay, and we'll roll out of this nice and slowly. And we're pretty much lined up. Okay, flaps 3.
2,500.
Okay, that is us pretty much set up for a visual approach. Okay, go full flap now. Don't stutter on me. So now, you know, it would be great to give you guys some beautiful views of Bangkok, but unfortunately I can't fly. I can go to an external view, but it's not great. Oh, these stutters. I'm going to press live pause. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to let it load in, do something. Let's just check the FPS here. This is a real pain. This is what I was afraid of. 39, 40 frames, not great. I really was afraid that this was going to happen in this simulator, because I saw it so much before this release, and I didn't think they would have enough time to get it sorted, and that is the case, unfortunately. They're going to have to do some serious amount of work to get this ready for VR. But I'm hoping they are working on it. They have to be, because it's just not gonna cut it. All right, here we go. This is actually my first landing in a tube liner in this simulator. A bit high. Can't see the pappy lights. Maybe it's because of the sun. 500. Alright. Add a bit of power now.
400. 300.
And the other thing, we're right on the glide slope now. I've just remembered is I don't think I've got my reverse thrust engaged, which could be an issue.
100. 60, 50, 40,
Oh, come on.
20. Retard 5.
Oh, god damn. Not pretty. Not pretty. Okay. Let me just check. Does F2 still work? Oh, it does. Good old FSX days. Oh, I don't think it is working, actually. Never mind. Okay, we'll come off at the next taxiway if we can. And let's get cleaned up. There we go. So, welcome to Suvarnabhumi International Airport in Bangkok. Nice little flight there. Really enjoyable. Still some quirks. I mean, the autopilot system I think needs a lot of work. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Flight dynamics are okay. It's quite okay hand flying it. But there's some little quirks here and there. So, yeah, overall, not a bad tube liner experience, but I'm really looking forward to the payware aircraft coming out because that's going to take it to another level. We'll just go over here for now. There's a Korean Airways 747 there. Very nice. Thai Smile have their own stand, but don't quite know where it is right now. So we'll just park here. Okay, landing lights should have gone off. Never mind. We've got no stewards to blind, so that's fine. There we go. So, just power down here. Hope you've enjoyed this, guys. It's been a lot of fun for me. Thank you for joining me on this trip. Let's have a look outside. There we go. Beautiful. I really, really like that livery. Beautiful livery. Big thank you to the person who did this livery. It really does make a difference. So, yeah. So guys, yeah, so now here on in, we're going to be making shorter hops in a variety of different aircraft all around Thailand, checking out the beautiful scenery. In parts, the Thai scenery is really nice, mostly down south. But yeah, the northeastern side definitely needs more work. I don't think there's great aerial maps for that area, but all the popular areas, it looks pretty decent. So I'm looking forward to exploring loads of different islands, loads of different areas of Bangkok. So from here, we're off to Hua Hin. We'll probably take the Citation from here because it's not very far and it's a good excuse to fly that jet. Looking forward to it. So guys, thank you very much. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.